Are you guys looking for the best home theater projection? We use a projector in our living room because we don't have a TV in the house. You know what? Let me go show it to you. We've been having some issues with the projector that we have, and so I got a solution over there that I think is gonna work. So coming into here, y'all can see we have this big giant wall right here that we use to just project whatever we want to watch, and our projector runs all the way across the room. It sits on top of this thing right here. It's this red guy. But the issue we've been having is that whenever you turn on the projector, you'll notice that on this side of the wall, it's gonna be kind of like brownish. There's a brown spot that's living, I believe it's on the lens. And so y'all can see that? Y'all see how it's super duper brown right there? It's not good. And so I did a little bit of research on this, and the reason why that happens is because there's an airflow issue where it doesn't cool down, I guess, the lamp that's inside there, and it starts to burn a brown spot onto the lens that's there, and it's basically impossible to get rid of that brown spot unless you replace the actual lens in there. But those projectors are made so cheap that it'd probably be worth your time and your money to just buy a new projector. So I got to thinking, I was like, okay, I don't want to have to keep buying new projectors over and over. Let me just buy something that's quality. Let's find the best home theater projector that I can get that's not gonna turn brown on me, because we've only had that one for maybe 3 years or so. And so I decided to go with this one right here. I want to do this unboxing video of it with you guys so we can check it out. This is the Epsom Home Cinema 880 right here. We bought this on Amazon. I'll link it up below if you guys want to go and check it out. But this looks like it's gonna be the best. You know, whenever I think of projectors, I always see Epson projectors everywhere. Whenever I go to like offices, you know, corporate buildings, all that type of stuff. People who actually use a projector for, you know, projecting their laptops and doing work on them, so they get used a lot. And so I was like, okay, let's check out Epsom. Let's see what they got. Let's see how long this thing is gonna last. So first of all, this is how it comes packaged. You got nice styrofoam everywhere. You got some important stop and read stuff. Congratulations. You got all of your manuals right there. And then this right here is this is a white one. It seems a little bit thinner than the other one too. Now another thing for us is that since we have our projector in the spot where we already want it to be, it has to have some kind of zoom feature on it so that we can adjust the picture size based on the size of the wall that we already have from the distance that we are. So that was one of the things that I was looking for. I'm curious to see if it's gonna match with what I read online about it. Let's see, they do have the remote right there as well, which is always nice, especially since ours is so high. The kids want to watch a show, it's nice for them to have a remote that they can easily access. And of course you got your plugger in right there. That's pretty much everything that's in the box here. Let's see, let's first of all go ahead and we'll measure out our cord right here, because having ours at such that high height, sometimes there's not an outlet nearby, and you need to have a lot of extra length to be able to get it to the one that you want it to. That's a good, that's a solid 6-foot cord right there. That should be actually pretty good for us, I think. So that's nice. And then the projector right here. So let's get rid of the styrofoam right here. I really like how thin this one is compared to the other one. It's a lot thinner. I can actually like wrap my hands around it very easily. It also comes all nice and wrapped up, which is fantastic, so that during shipment, nothing goes wrong with it as far as, you know, rainwater getting to it. Nice, clean. Oh, it even comes nice. Packaged. I love that sound. Packaged all nicely, just like that, so it has a nice clean finish on there. This is your kerning right here. I think it's called kerning, where you can kind of adjust the tilt. If you have yours slightly off to the side, you can adjust that. This is a lens cover right here, so you can easily just slide this open and closed. And this is also some kind of AV mute, so audio, video, basically like a turn off. It's just covering the lens. I don't know if there's a button or something that clicks over there. On the side right here is a little door. Oh, this is nice. So this is a little filter that goes through where the fan is. And our previous projector, the one that I showed y'all earlier, does not have that on there. I don't recall, and because I noticed that it does get a little dusty in these little vent areas right there. So that will probably also help with circulation so it can cool off the projector. Now, one thing you can do if you want to prevent the brown spot from happening is put your projector on eco mode and it doesn't get as hot, so the fan doesn't have to run as much. It's not going to push as much through there. So that's fantastic. Let's see. Opening that. Okay, on the back here, you have your ports. You have an HDMI port right there. You have an audio out port right there. USB B port. This is a USB A port. This looks like the, what do you call that, connection for your remote. This is obviously a power port. And then you have power menu, your source search, so you can find out what things are connected. Menu, volume, up and down, changing the tilt of it, escape, and then the menu right there. And then this right here is your focus ring right there. It's kind of stuck down into there, which is actually nice because if you have your projector mounted somewhere up high like we do and you're kind of fumbling around with your fingers and can't really see anything, you don't want to accidentally hit your focus. It also has a little bit of tightness to it. Some of the other cheaper projectors out there, these are very, very loose, and just like a simple knocking of it can turn your focus ring just a little bit and everything becomes out of focus, and then you got to get back up there to redo it. Let's see, this looks like some kind of kickstand right. Oh yeah, look, you got a little kickstand right there, so you can adjust your height. You just simply press this little button, and then this thing goes up and down. It's got like little teeth on it. Can y'all see that little teeth? That kind of hold it into place, so you can get it at the right height, which is fantastic. I wish they'd build that into the back because ours is actually a little bit higher, so we tilt it down. We actually put a book underneath there, so it'd be nice if they were to add one of these right here to the back. It looks like there's little, okay, I think, cool. So there's little feet right here that you can also bring in and out. So if you do want to have it a little bit tilted that way, you can do that. They don't come all the way out, which is great, because one thing that happened to us with another projector that we have is that these things come out and then we lose them and then we can't get them anymore. And there's two little holes right here and right here, and it looks like it's for little feet, but I don't see any additional feet in the box. Although, wait, hold on. No. They do have some batteries in there for the remote. I love it whenever companies send batteries with their stuff if it requires it. I don't see any of that in there, so I don't know what's going on with that. The warnings right here saying that this is going to be hot, so this area right here is going to be hot. Looks like that's where either intake or outtake of air goes through there. And man, I gotta say, all in all, this looks like a solid projector. I am excited to get this thing up and running. If you guys want to see the picture from this, I'm gonna do a follow-up video. You know what? I'm gonna do an installation video of this too. I'm gonna put it out right there on the screen, and then I'm gonna do a follow-up video after that. So if you guys want to see the installation and kind of me turning it on for the first time, testing it out, go and click that video. I'm gonna see y'all in that video. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.